Okay, so when I get into Threads of Fate, right? You go to Orbos, you pick up your Covenants, and then you go out. You pick Bastion first, right? After you've picked Bastion, what you do is you obviously get down to Hero's Rest in the middle of the zone. You pick up the 2 wanted quests that are there, and you also pick up a Fine Journey. So all the quests at Hero's Rest, you want to pick them up. The thing you do immediately after that, right? You walk right down here, which is Nemia's Retreat or whatever. It's basically right beside where Hero's Rest is. Right beside. There's a quest line here that you want to do. And you want to do it with the, obviously, down there with the robotic versions of the Larians. And then you want to come up here and do the quest lines with the actual Larians. You want to do both of these because, and as you're doing it, you get over to where all the birds are. And there's one of the wanted quests over here that are also there. So you can combine it there, do the wanted quest as you're doing those other quests. When all of that is done, right, you come right down here and you turn in this quest line. When this quest line is done, the next thing you do is you go do the other Gorge Peak. That's the other wanted quest you want to go and do, right? Because there's no other time that you're going to be able to do this, and it's on the way to what you do next. So you do that, and you fly right back, turn it in. And then you fly down here, you do the bonus objective, you pick up the dungeon quest for Necrotic Wake, okay? And then you complete the bonus objective. When that's done, you fly down, you do a Fine Journey. Here is another quest line. You want to do the entire quest line there, Wesper history, all of that stuff. The entire quest line. It's really good. It's really fast. Do that. After that, you want to fly a little bit further down. On your way to the bottom of a Bastion, you want to do Wanted Altered Sentinel. You want to do that wanted quest because it's a wanted quest. You pick up, you kill the wanted thing right next to where the quest is. You fly back, turn it in. Easy, easy, easy experience. After that, you fly down, and then you do the 4 bonus objectives in a row. If there's any world quests, do the world quests. They're worth it to do because they're usually the same thing as the bonus quests, bonus objectives. When all of these are done, you fly back up to Hero's Rest. You turn in whatever quest you have, and also your zone quest, which is obviously bolstering Bastion, and then you're done with Bastion. Then you're done. That's it. That's Bastion over. Over and done with. Ardenweald is right after. Okay? When you get to Ardenweald, obviously you want to go to Orobos, turn in the quest, and then you pick up the next quest from Threads of Fate to go to Ardenweald. Yes? When you're in Ardenweald, you want to pick up the dungeon quest, Return of Scythe. Right? It's right outside the Covenant Sanctum, Heart of the Forest. Right outside, you pick up the dungeon quest. After you've done that, yes, you fly over here. You pick up Blooming Villains. That quest line is really important, but you're not going to do it immediately. You're going to pick that quest up, though. And then you do the bonus objective that's here, and this one. And then when you're going up towards the other ones that are up in the northeastern corner of Ardenweald, you're going to pick up Forest Disappearances. That's the quest you want to pick up, because this quest line brings you over to the top right corner right here, and it's a quest line of like 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 quests. I don't remember, but you want to do the entire quest line up there. After that is done, you want to make sure all of your bonus objectives up here are done, and when you're done with that, you fly back down and you do the Blooming Villains quest line, which is around this corner down, like right down here. Now, when that's done, you still might not be done with the Ardenweald Zone quest. So, as you're doing all of that, you should be queuing up for dungeons, because you're trying to not only get Necrotic Wake to complete the dungeon quest, you're also trying to get Mist of Return of Scythe to be able to complete that dungeon quest. But as you're doing that, you're obviously not going to be done yet. So what you're going to do at that point, if you haven't gotten enough, you fly up here. to Glitterfall Basin, and you want to pick up Trouble in the Banks. And that quest brings you up to a quest line up here, and you do that quest line until your bar fills out. Immediately when the bar fills out for Ironweald, the zone quest, you stop. You fly back, turn it in, and then you're done with Ironweald. As soon as that bar is filled, you're done with Ironweald. Whether or not you pick Maldraxxus or Revendreth, that's kind of up to you. I like picking Revendreth first because I absolutely despise Maldraxxus. So I want to do Maldraxxus as little as possible, which is why I queue for dungeons a lot. So we're going Revendreth first. Now when you get to Revendreth, you obviously are going to land right here, which is in Darkhaven. Now in Darkhaven, you're going to be able to see, I think, 4 or 5 different bonus objectives, okay? There's going to be one over here. There's going to be like 3 over towards the left side. 1 here, and then 1 up here. There's going to be 2 on the right side of the map. You want to do those 2. Only quest, and you want to pick up a couple quests over here around those, okay? In Darkhaven, you want to pick up a Curious Invitation. Bring out your Tithe. Those 2, pick them up. Do them, and where the quest line takes you, you want to do the quest line, okay? And then you also want to pick up this one, which is the Endmire, because that quest puts you, you can do that while you're finishing the bonus objective that's right here. When you're done with those quest lines, you fly up to the right corner, do that bonus objective. When you're done with that, you fly down here to the right bottom corner and do that one. It's a dirty job. That quest line, you do the entire thing. When that's done, you fly right over here. Right over here to Wayne Crypt Hill in Revendreth. There, you want to do this quest line, Hunting Trophies and Beast Control. And there's also going to be a bonus objective here and one, like, kind of like under it, southwestern of it. You want to do all of that. And when that's done, you fly a little bit further west, and you do Arousing Aroma, and then you also want to pick up this wanted quest, Summoner Marcellis, and then you're going to do the bonus objective while you're finishing this other quest line. Now, if you're still missing percentages at that point, which you should not be, then you could do some world quests or whatever to fill out the bar. And that's it. That's Revendreth. As soon as you fill the bar, you bounce. Now, in between these processes, you can be like, I want to do Torghast. Right? In Threads of Fate, you can pick up the quest, go do Torghast. Do not do it before you're level 51 with heirlooms. You do not want to do Torghast before you're level 51. If you're a hunter or a paladin, you can do it before you're level 51. But don't do it before you're level 51. It just makes it a lot easier because at level 51, your heirlooms get scaled from 58 eye level to 98 eye level. So it's a pretty big power jump. It's a good song, Yori. Welcome in, Narnia. I appreciate the follow. And then, when you're done with all of that, if you're still in need of experience and you don't mind doing Maldraxxus, you can go to Maldraxxus. Usually what I do in Maldraxxus is literally just the bonus objectives, and if I really have to, I do this quest line with that's called The Last Guy, right next to the Theater of Pain on the right side. It's called The Last Guy. You also want to pick up the Wanted quest, and then all the quests that show up right there, you can do all of them until you're level 60, and that's it. That's the route.